Alright, well, it's once again a day during the week that I don't know. I'm at a Super 8 in Daleville, Virginia, which is quite nice actually. It was highly recommended on the app that tells us where to go. So that was good. So that's where we are. Got my new glasses, got them at the post office, which was great. We are 2/3 of the way as of today. Very exciting. I am standing around in my rain gear because we're doing laundry, and this is the only thing I have to wear because when you're at a hotel, they don't have hiker clothes. So if you stay in a hostel, they will oftentimes have loaner clothes that you can wear while you do your laundry. Not so much in a hotel, although very friendly here, super hiker friendly. They do have a hiker box, which are boxes where you can leave stuff or rummage around through if you're looking for something, in case it's not really necessary to throw it out. Somebody else might be able to use it, food, supplies, whatever. So they obviously cater to a lot of hikers, but currently I'm wearing a real yellow rain jacket, obviously, a gray skirt, rain skirt, and orange Crocs. I mean, this, drinking a beer in the hallway whilst doing my laundry, so, and talking to myself apparently. So if this isn't the way to go, and I don't know what it is, but been a good couple days. Yesterday sucked. We did 27 miles. Thought I was gonna die. Oddly enough, so the first 20 were brutal, and then for some reason the last like 8 were physically very hard, but mentally I was in a much better place. Don't know what happened. I think it's because I ate lunch, maybe a little hangry happening there. So that was good. No water for like 20 miles, so that sucked. We had a little bit at one of the shelters, but not much. So water is very, very scarce. They're in one hell of a drought right now. So got to be interesting for the next couple of days up on the ridge. We hit part of the Triple Crown, Virginia's Triple Crown, which is Tinker Cliffs, Dragon's Tooth, and McAfee's Knob. So McAfee's Knob, if you've ever seen like a picture of the AT, 9 times out of 10, it is somebody standing on McAfee's Knob. So it's this big rock slab that juts out over nothing, and it is like the picture for the AT for whatever reason. But so that's cool. So we'll hit that. We're gonna sleep at the shelter just below it and try and hit it for sunrise. So very excited. Otherwise, we got barbecue for lunch. I have never been so happy as I was today to eat real barbecue. They don't have real barbecue in New England. They have sweet barbecue, and that's disgusting. So I don't care what kind of meat it is. If the sauce is sweet, I don't want it. So I finally got me some vinegar-based North Carolina barbecue. And I then ordered a second sandwich that I totally didn't need, but needed, you know? It was so good. It was so good. I was just like sitting in the restaurant like an idiot, just smiling ear to ear. So that was fun. And that's about it. Nothing really exciting going on. Learned a few things recently, like, I don't even know what. Like, oh yeah, don't go to a shelter site no matter how nice it is if, say, there's thousands of wasps everywhere, because that's where we ended up after 27 miles last night. We got to the shelter, beautiful setting, like right on trail, great tent spots. It was awesome. Well, we realized why. Hornets, giant fucking hornets everywhere that, oh, by the way, don't sleep, okay? Wasps are supposed to be diurnal. They're awake during the day and then they go night-night, just like we do. No. The sound of tiny helicopters just buzzing around, bomb a tent all night long. And my hiking partner got stung because, oh, guess what? They're attracted to your headlamp. And I was like, put it on red, because your headlamp usually has 2 settings, okay? So regular white light and then a red light so that you don't blind people and you can like get up in the middle of the night in the shelter and not wake everybody up. He was like, it doesn't have a red light setting. Like, how do you get a headlamp without a red light setting? My guess is he hasn't pushed enough buttons to figure out that he has one, but maybe he doesn't. Anyway, so he kept turning it on and they kept going after him because they were attracted to the light. So he got stung on the arm at like 9 p.m. It was just the weirdest shit. I was like, this is not normal. So we all just like ran screaming and abandoned ship. I was like, fuck dinner, I don't need it. And just ran into my proper language, got into my tent. So that was exciting. But I could hear them because I was up at 1:30 still reading because I don't sleep out here. And yet somehow I seem to hike 27 miles a day. Oh, that was the other thing I learned. I thought that after like Vermont, I was gonna be like, I'm gonna be crushing like 25-mile days, yeah, like all the time. No, 20 is my go-to. 20 is good. 20 is hard. 18 is my sweet spot. 18, 15, I can do more. 18, I'm good. 20, ow. Anything after that is moderately soul crushing and definitely foot crushing. So we don't generally do it. So that was a big day. That was probably the third of my longest days. I've done 3 like 27, 28 days. And every time I do one, I'm like, never again. And there's no water for 20 miles, so you have to. But anyway, this is turning into a very long video. So I will say goodbye now. But I'm gonna drink a beer, I'm gonna wait for my laundry, and then I'm gonna go sit, and maybe have Mexican for dinner. And it's gonna be great, because I can eat whatever I want.